Hi guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, robbers and thieves, Robin Hood and I don't know, Paul Daddies. What is his name? Not Puff Daddy, not Paul Daddy. Welcome to the Deceivers of Starcraft adventure. This is gonna be Namcraft signing in here for you guys. Please click the I don't know, whatever, remember settings on your computer, whatever, to make sure that you can catch these kind of, almost live games on time and enjoy them with me. Set to Radeon. It's gonna be the arena for the gladiator match here between Rain and Rush. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Rain. The first map, Minstrel, was picked by Rain. This next map has been picked by Rush. I'm fearing some kind of 4-0 or 4-1 incoming, man, because Rush is looking kind of shaky. Rain is kind of prepared. I think one of the key difference between Rush and Rain is that Rain is getting serious. He's actually practicing for this, and he wants this for himself. So that's exactly something that maybe could probably set the difference between these. But actually, I've been following these guys' streams, and Rain has been playing a lot of just serious preparations, whereas Rush is kind of playing a lot of these kind of sponsored games. Okay, someone from Turkey, love Tastos, says go Rain. I'm getting burned just watching the just freaking amazing burns here because the temperature is very hot in my country. Anyways, if you get the joke, let me know. If you don't get a joke, that's fine. Just watch a little bit more Namcraft and you will eventually get the joke, because I'm a joker, I'm a comedian like some of you guys get. I'm not even a commentator, I'm a comedianator. That's my name. I'm here to deliver not commentaries, but commentators. What's going to be having here is a girl and her girl in the crowd here. Where's the father? Who's the father? We don't know, and that usually is a story with a lot of these kind of people. Maybe not usually, but very rarely. We don't know who our fathers are. Me personally, I have 2 fathers and 2 mothers, so that is my story. What is your story? How many mothers and fathers do you have? I'm not talking about like godfathers. I'm talking about like real people, that are either related to you by blood or by whatever legal certificates. Anyways, how does that work? You kind of work it out yourself. But anyways, we have a quick expansion coming out here. SCV going for cross map scouting, so this is not working really much well for Rush's favor here, and he's gonna have to make a decision what he goes for in the next scouting pattern, because if he goes to the wrong place, he would not have enough time to react to what Rain is doing. And likewise, the same thing could be said about Rain. He needs to scout correctly after the first scout. At least he knows his opponent is very close to him, so he needs to put on a pylon and possibly a forge. Looks like the probe's going to be scouting in the wrong direction, and now looks like the SCV and the probe will meet each other in the middle. Looks like, yes, that's going to be destined. Who's going to react faster? I don't know. The SCV is gonna, the probe's gonna go right past it. We do have the Marine coming out here, so now the SCV, does it know that there's nothing at the top left? He doesn't. So this kind of scouting pattern really favors Rain, guys. So we shall see what will happen next. By the way, let me know what you think about this new audio. Is it too soft? Is it too loud? And actually, I'm having some difficulties getting the dual channel settings with this new freaking Chinese mic. I only can get the same volume on both ears. So if you're on headphones and you're very much accustomed to the to the whatever difference in ear channels, a la Namcraft, then you don't get that experience anymore. Maybe that is more like of a blessing for you guys. So I hope, whatever, just leave me a comment to let me know how's the volume, how any strange things in the volume, and also any problems with the links or any wrong metadata in the video description. Let me know, because I only have one head, one brain, 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 3 legs. So I cannot do things fast enough. So if things are actually wrong, please, I hope for your understanding, and please, I guess, just be my eyes, ears, and nose, and mouth, and whatever other organ and bodily senses or, functions I have. But anyways, we will all have, cybernetic stuff coming up. Dragoon's about to come out here. SCV who's gonna try to block. The probe's gonna have to run. One probe dies, but that's it. The probe will return now. So this, okay, that SCV is gonna have to die now for sure. But the game is gonna go on from here. What's happening here? Why? Well, okay. Anyways, I'm busy doing something else, so please excuse me. Looks like one single Zelle is gonna try to come out to attack. He needs to attack either the SCV or the Marine. He's gonna try to attack the SCV. The SCV is gonna have to run away now. The Marine's gonna attack. Looks like attacking the SCV. The SCV dies. Very good. We have a vulture that gets inside. Oh my freaking god! This is so terrible. This is so freaking insane. We have Dragoons attacking. How many Dragoons gonna be in the front here? Looks like Rain is gonna have to micro. He micros, gonna get past everything. He's trying to get on high ground. Dragoon's gonna pop out now. So I think, okay, looks like these three Dragoons and one's about breach the high ground. He's gonna have to come from the back. The single SCV is buying so much. The single Zelle is buying so much time. It looks like the Dragoon's gonna have to fall now. One vulture will fall. Looks like the vulture's still alive, so the vulture's gonna get prepared. So this is nice strategy. We're gonna be having a small micro battle here between. Looks like these Dragoons are trapped. They have not killed a single unit except for, I don't know, maybe just damaging some SCVs, and they're gonna get held in the corner. But finally, in the last minute, he's gonna be able to kill out some Marine, 2 Marine down. It's gonna try to run here and just make sure that the shield can recover a little bit here behind us. What is that? The one good thing for this attack for Rain is that able to see exactly what the enemy is gonna be bidding for, going for, and he knows exactly how to react. He's gonna have the robotics coming out now. He's gonna attack randomly. He will kill some vultures. I think it's gonna be better to actually attack the Marine. Attacking the Marine is gonna be a good idea, but Rain has wasted some precious time there. I think he lost some probes in the previous engagement as well. So we need to make a decision as to what to do next, because okay, we're gonna be having double mines in the front. Looks like Rain is not gonna venture out. The vulture's gonna try to expand, not expand, but try to go towards the expansion and try to see what's going to be happening here. We're going to be having the robotic support by oh, we have a vulture's getting trapped. Rainy to attack more. He gets that vulture. He does get the vulture. Vulture dies. He might get this other vulture. So one vulture's going to try to get on high ground. Oh my god, Rain lets it run away. Just complete freaking failure. The probe to attack now. At least the probe can hide on the southern side. Need to hide now. He's going to attack. One probe falls. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to be having a block on the other side of the map, and so it looks like kind of minimum damage, but that vulture's got a mouthful of everything. He knows exactly what to do and how to react to this next part of the game, so this could be very interesting. What is that going to be? A second factory coming up, right? Which is going to be well and good, and that's going to be a robotic support. But I don't know if the vulture sees that actually. Maybe the vulture doesn't see it. If the vulture doesn't see it, it's going to be not good. But at least the mines are kind of everywhere. So I think Russia's got a nice idea. So I think this game, the advantage is surely going into Russia's favor here. He knows exactly what the enemy is doing. He knows that there's no expansion. I mean, the one place he has not checked is the 6 o'clock position. Need to check it at some point. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be having a single pilot block up thing here. So things are looking very, very well and good. Do we have? It looks like we're going to be having a rush to carriers once again. Carriers for the win, guys, because we're going to be seeing the Cybernetics core upgrading there. That's going to be +1 weapons. And we're going to be having a Shadow and Reaver. So this Shadow and Reaver is going to be very critical for Rain. What he want to do is actually try to contain the Terran player and make sure he cannot actually, go for big pushes. And if he can do some damages, it's fine, but it's not a must here, because if he loses a Shadow and his Reaver, the game's over. He doesn't want to do that. He want to just drive his enemy into the corner and make sure that the Terran advancement go forward as slow as possible. We're going to be having an expansion coming up now, and the Shadow's going to get loaded up as well as 2 Xenot. So we're going to be seeing some nice attacks coming up here, but I don't know how much damage it's going to be trying to do. Okay, we're going to be having the minefield here. He's going to try to do the moving shot, and he clears the mine. Very, very nice. And the Nexus goes down, but we do have the vultures trying to get into place to intercept. It looks like the last minute he's not going to be able to actually go in there for the interception, so that's going to be very good for all of us here. Alright, looks like the shuttle's gonna fly out. This map, Radeon, as you remember, there is gonna be some kind of, areas behind the 6 o'clock. The Shadow sees that the turret field, so it's gonna try to go around to this other side of the map, so the game is gonna stabilize a little bit more. Yeah, this Shadow is only just to kind of scare guys. It's gonna be very careful. Goliath's gonna try to wait for the Shadow to commit itself, and the Shadow is gonna have to be very, very careful here. Looks like the Goliath gets damaged, but Goliath doesn't have range, so the Shadow barely escape unscathed. This is gonna be so terrible if Rain loses, of course. If the game kind of stabilizes. Do we have the carriers? We don't. Did I see the Stargate? I don't think I saw the Stargate. Okay, because actually I'm looking at 2 different screens. I'm actually looking at 2 different things right now. So I apologize if my attention is not 100%, in this game. Let me just quickly scan the minimap a little bit here, and I see that there is gonna be no Stargate just yet. This is gonna be just an observer. Okay, because if you switch to carriers now and you lose your big pushes in the middle, that's gonna be terrible. So anyways, we're gonna be having Dragoons coming out, and clearing the minefield is a good skill to have. He's gonna have to move a little bit south. 2 vultures on the map here, and they're gonna try to go and hunt for some probes, and they get right in the middle. Dragoons need to kind of intercept here. They do intercept, and Dragoons coming from the back as well. How many vultures will fall? Looks like, okay, a single vultures escaped. No, 0 vultures escaped. The game is going to be very much balanced. Do we have the... Okay, we don't have... Looks like he upgraded the core. Or maybe that was Dragoon range or something. That's weird. Because I was very goddamn sure he upgraded Cybernetics core. Maybe he cancelled it. Maybe he thinks it's not actually worth it, and playing a normal Temptor strategy is going to be better. So he's got City of Adun. It's going to be very nice. We have a scan that sees the City of Adun, see the Shadow with speed, see the Forge upgrading. Very, very good. money scanned from Rush, but now Rain is gonna be on the control side. He's gonna try to hold on to this and make sure the enemy cannot move out. We do have some turrets getting created, and yeah, he's gonna be very, very careful because speed shadow is problematic. But I'd say that Rain needs to think about the fourth base as well. I think he's going to try to expand towards the 2 o'clock shift. The tank's going to try to siege, but we do have +1 weapons completed for the 10 player. Reaver's going to try to control. Of course, Rain is not like Snow. He cannot just easily control. The Reaver's going to try to take some shot, and he's going to be very, very careful. Looks like nice shot to damage. Okay, that Vulture is very lucky. It took 2 Reaver scares, but he's still alive. Anyways, yeah, he's going to pull back a little bit more. Just buy some time behind this. Rain need to kind of rush towards City of Adun upgrades and make sure he's out fast and furious for the next battles. We're going to be having more nice attack once again. Observer is going to pull back. The Reaver is going to try to do some shot. The Goliath's going to pull back. Both players playing beautiful Starcraft, just completely holding each other at the throat, guys. Behind this, we're going to be having what now? Jungle's going to take out Observers. It's just in the right location to not get damaged by the Goliaths, but also to give some nice vision for the Reavers, controlling the Observers. And the Reavers is very, very, very difficult. Anyways, I think City of Adun upgrade is done now, but where are the Templar Archives? We don't see it. Looks like Rain needs to pay attention. He's going to take some shot at the Goliaths. He's going to have to pull back. The Shadows very, very damage. And Observer is going to finally die, so that's going to be very, very nice back and forth between these two players. But Rain is just buying time for Zelle to like to complete here, but he's got to have to upgrade. He's got to have to expand. I think he needs to start to expand now, and not just wait for this to whatever to complete. But anyways, what do we have going up here? Looks like there is gonna be Speed Shadow flying in from this other side. He's gonna try to stop this base from coming up. Looks like the Reaver will not have time to do the attack. He's gonna have to hide in the corner. I mean, this is just buying time for more forces coming from the other side of the map. This is gonna be a nice attack. It looks like some turrets gonna get created. These Goliaths are damaged. Zella's gonna walk right in the minefield. That's not gonna be good. It's gonna try to buy time. The Reaver's gonna take some shot against the Goliaths in the back. The tanks need to target fire on the Reaver. The one Reaver dies, but the other Reaver takes some good shot against the SCV. He takes more 6 shot against the SCV. It looks like that the Reaver dies, so this Commander is gonna fall for sure. The tank we need to unsiege now, and looks like the last minute Rain decided it's not gonna be a good idea to attack. It's gonna be better to try to come out and buy time, and indeed that's gonna be the good assessment because the tanks will be within reach of these Dragoons and need to escape now. And in fact, those Dragoons come out and Templars going to come out. Where's the 4th base? Where's the 4th base for the Protoss players? Probes, excuse me. We do have some vultures coming around the map just trying to snipe, and the Nexus we need to go down now. He need to actually plan the Nexus now. Plan the Nexus. He does plan the Nexus. He need to plan the pylon as well. These vultures come in. Will they try to force a cancellation on the Nexus? He's gonna try to do that. Anyways, what is that gonna be here in the corner? He built something there. Looks like we need to have something to save that Nexus, because even though there's only 2 vultures, if you don't save it, then that base would still fall, I think. Anyways, we do have some Dragoons coming out here, and he's gonna try to walk slowly into that area. Observer in the area to intercept here. That's gonna be very nice. The vultures have got +1 weapons and +1 armor. Our Rain is ahead by about what looks to me like about 30 supply difference, so that he's gonna save this base. We're gonna be having double Shadow waiting to do some 6 storm drops here. We do have an engineering base with his SCV. He's gonna have to pull. The pull is right. The pull is on time here. He does some good shot. He will kill only some vultures, but with this other Shadow is gonna fly. There's gonna be some mind drag. The Reavers is in the right location. It's gonna be very, very careful. Looks like it's gonna try to destroy maybe the supply depot. It's gonna try to attack. What? That's gonna be a dot. No, this is gonna be a nice shot. He will try to attack and kill the turret. The turret falls, but the Reaver will take some more shots in the back here. He's gonna try to attack, and looks like he does not kill any more units. Of course, this is just buying time. He's gonna be hiding in the corner. Oh my god, he found. Oh, he doesn't find anything. There's gonna be. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here, but that was a very scary attacks from Rain. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna be having Vultures trying to intercept here. He knows that this Nexus is almost close to dying. He's gonna wait for the probes to get destroyed in the process. Oh my god, but one of the probe is earlier than the other probes. These Dragoons are completely out of position. Vulture's gonna try to come in here. He would try to hunt for some Templars, but he would not find anything. Dragoon's gonna be very, very, very careful treading against a very, very thin line. We're at the 30-minute, almost 40-minute mark of the game. Rain 188 supply, Rush 151. These weak vultures would die, but they're very, very fast. Look at how fast are the reaction time. There's gonna be Dragoons trapping them on the other side of the map, so I think all of the vultures would die. So that's gonna be very, very good. Finally, probes can get transferred nicely here. We're gonna be having some nice upgrade coming up for the Terran play, and finally we have a big macro-oriented game. Rain is almost maxed out. He's almost maxed out, and he'll have a chance to do some 6 shots easy, going for double robotic support bay. This is a double, what is it, robo, not robot support bay, excuse me. Yeah, so this kind of strategy is very interesting because You don't need to have a big economy to support this, and you can afford to trade. You can afford to lose a lot of forces because Templar Archive is, Templars are very cheap and cost efficient. You just need to make the Terran bleed. Unlike, for example, the conventional Arbiter play, if you're going to be trading Zealot and Dragoons and Arbiters for tanks and Goliaths and Vultures, it's not efficient. Not efficient. But in this kind of new Templar strategy, you are trading Zealot and High Templars, which are highly efficient. So that's exactly what going to be. It looks like Russ is just ceding grounds to his enemy. He's going to say, you know what, I allow you to come and take my bases, but it looks like behind his Rain is going to be expanding like a fiend. He's going to be going up to 6 bases. Now the question is, he needs to start to establish a little bit of a perimeter towards the left side, and as you can see, Rain loves his massive gateways. He's going to transfer everything from the bottom right towards the top left. We do have a dropship coming out. Is that going to get spotted somewhere in this map? I don't know. But even if he actually gets some, okay, we have some Zealot that maybe possibly saw that dropship. Maybe we do have some Dragoons getting positioned to intercept this, and we have 2 Dragoons at the 11:30. That might be the trap, the dropship. The dropship gets met by no. It looks like the Dragoons just escaped that dropship. Okay, these are going to try to check. Those are not Dragoons. They're going to try to check out the top left of the screen. Probe's going to finally get transferred in the right locations here. There's gonna be cannon in the main. Looks like the dropship comes in, and Rain is gonna start to plant something in the top left here. He's got enough high temper to stop any kind of Terran forces moving out. There's gonna be some Dragoons. Looks like the force is gonna start to come here. The Shadow's gonna land a lot of Zealot just to trade, Zealot and High Templar against tanks, and everything is gonna be nice to attack. That Barracks is buying so much time. The Dragoons need back down now. That was a lot of time wasting, but also that kind of bled out a lot of Terran forces and just prep the way for the next battle. It's going to be nice. Rain just bleeded about 40 supply worth of stuff in that attack, but he can re-max out very quickly, I think. And I think it's going to be the moment for Rush to decide to attack now. We will be having more storms, and this is just beautiful Starcraft to watch. Protoss containing the Terran player with just High Templars and Storm, and Rain is a master. He's playing if it was snow. Rain has started to build some gateways at the top of the screen, so that's going to be very interesting. Looks like the Terran is going to try to push a little bit further now. We will have what kind of upgrades for the Terran players. Got, I think, just +1 weapon. Okay, where are the upgrades? You need to have better upgrades by now, I think, but he doesn't. And the single observer is able to see everything very nicely. So many High Templars, but do they have enough energy? I don't know. 11 High Templars is freaking insane, man. But he need time to actually for them to actually get it. And finally, we have +2 weapons for the tanks, so that's going to be very good. We might have a Mind Drag. No, we don't. This other Zealot just buying so much time in the corner, but looks like Vulture's going to try to move towards the top left of the screen, and Rain needs to start a perimeter on that side of the map now before before 10 seconds, and he can actually try to attack the main now. Looks like the 6 o'clock position is going to go towards Rush, but that base is impossible to hold. But does Rain know that his enemy is going to try to take that base or not? That's going to be the question. Looks like the tank's going to start to move across the map here, but Protoss is going to be coming from the north side. Rain has established a lot of high. Oh my god, the High Temp is going to be moving randomly in the middle of the map. Looks like the tank's going to be sitting. We're going to have some crazy macro battles in the middle of the map. The Shadow is going to try to tread carefully here on this rounds and just waiting for time. I don't really like these angles for Rush. He's going to get surrounded from a lot of angles here. Nice storms. One more storm against the Vultures just to bleed them out and buy time. Looks like more storms going to get deployed here. More High Temp is going to cast a storm against those juicy tanks. More High Templars are going to be morphing into. It looks like the number of Vultures is completely thinned out, guys, and Rush is bleeded a lot of Rain's forces, but Rain is actually coming here with a lot more reinforcements. This base keeps saying, and Rain doesn't know about it. He needs to know that there's going to be some nice juicy place that he can actually attack before the before the turrets can actually get some hold here. But this strategy is trading so efficiently. As you can see, Rain remaxed out so quickly, and now he's got Archons. He can just fly in right here with a double shot. It's going to be just fine, but it looks like he doesn't know. Once again, just coming out and trading more effectively. Another storm against a tank. This is just beautiful trade. +2 weapons, +2 armor doesn't do anything. Rain needs to start to start to probes towards the top left on the screen now. Okay, he's going to load up a lot of crap and go into this base here. He has an observer. He's going to land some Zealot just to buy time, and he will land some High Templars. He will cast a lot of storm. Look at the freaking explosion. How many kills on that High Templar? He's got more money. He's got to just okay, that was a sick, not very good storms, but anyways, good stuff. Anyways, Vulture's gonna finally discover that there's something at the top left. The game is completely within Rain's grasp here. I mean, max out army for both the players, but there's no way Rush can win. If he decided to attack, Storm. If he decided to defend, Storm. If he decided to type GG, Storms. There's gonna be no way. I'm getting just heat burns. watching these guys playing. So if you want to like this kind of game, you can buy me a coffee. The link to that is going to be in the storming the high temperature stuff is very, very funny, of course. And he's going to try to destroy some turret. There might be more storm. No, it's not going to be possible. At least some of these turrets have been bleeded out a while here. So that's that. Anyways, a new base gets set up, but that base will die very, very quickly because it's so close to Rain's resupply route. He's got 2,400 minerals in the bank. These tanks in the middle. We need to have something else. I mean, we need to have some crazy EMP, but it's not coming. Anyways, Rain is just trading a little bit here. This middle area on Radeon is so hard for Terran to push because it's so open. It's so open. Anyways, this base will not go up for sure. Protoss is controlling a lot of areas, and he's gonna try to come out here. A single high temperature just buying time. The Shadow's gonna come out. That high temperature takes a good storm. Now these high temperatures have the energy upgrade, so they can actually go for 3 storms each. That's fine. Rain doesn't have anything in the top life. He needs to start to transfer probes so that any of this commencer is gonna burn down, or maybe get to the reds. I'm not so sure, but anyways, Rain is just controlling. Of course, Russia's got his own chances to win. We're going to be having more engagement, but it's got to be coming down to execution. But I'm going to give the advantage to Protoss because of the massive amount of gateways that he's got everywhere on this map. He can resupply so quickly. High Templar is going to cast a storm. Nice snipe on one of the High Templar, but these tanks are going to get completely bled out, and Rush reaction shows nothing. He's completely stalled cold here, but he knows he's bleeding. A lot of forces in the area. Rain once again just burn supply for tanks, and that's exactly what he wants to have. It's fine. Finally, we're going to be having carries at the top left of the screen, but do we have more of something? We need to have more. It looks like more shadows gonna drop against 6 protected buy time, but this high temperature need to cast a storm once again. He's got energy, but it looks like Rain, his attention is split somewhere else. Completely high level play from both of these. We're gonna be having shadow coming in. Like I tell you, this base is completely closed. It's very, very hard to control this area. Mind drag against maybe against those forces. Anyways, the shadow's gonna fly over and attacks from the left side. Tom is able to cast a beautiful storm against the tanks on the back here. +2 weapons is done. +2 armors is done. More storming, more high temperature just trade very, very efficiently here. But where's the rest of Rain's force? They need to actually have more forces. Beautiful storms catching these tanks onward, and we have a Dark Templar just mixing in so many splash damages. This base is completely wiped out. I mean, this base looks like my bank account right now. If you want to... Okay, anyways, going to be having some nice attack. And EMP, maybe no EMP. High Templar is going to cast more storms. Now, these High Templar is going to be going on the back and just hiding. And the fact that Rush is not able to take out any bases. As a Terran player, you need to kill Protoss bases, but he's not able to do so. And this double shadow, double robotics strategy is very, very nice. But anyways, now Rush has got 5 bases himself. This base finally gets secured, and these High Templars is just buying time. He's just kind of trading out. But we will have carriers. Okay, building 3 separate score is not good. Maybe he does it because he want to hide his separate score, but yeah, he's not able to stop the Terran player from expanding. Maybe he need to build another robo somewhere on this map. Anyways, he will come out. This probe's gonna come out, and we do have some forces starting. So this 6 o'clock base is gonna fall. I think the Zelle out is gonna land some nice sick mind drag on these forces, and we're gonna be having more storming, and there's gonna be reinforcement from the back. The Dragoons are gonna be completely toasted, but we do have a lot of storms against the SCVs running left and right. Archons buying time, but so many Dragoons have bled it in the process. So I'm not so sure how much money Rain has, because he's gonna make carries. He's not gonna make carries. He's just gonna be making probes. He has a lot of economy to support. He's not using half of the forces he's got, but that's fine. But anyways, where are these guys going? Why are they walking blindly? You are not playing like a Protoss player. The real Protoss player plays with Temptar strategy, which is a lot of flying shadows, a lot of I don't know what else. But anyways, there's gonna be some reinforcement. We even have a probe coming here to support, but this time we'll fall. It's gonna be a mind drag. He's waiting to do that crazy mind drag. No, he's not dragging the mind yet. Dragoon's coming out to support, but just bleeding forces blindly is not the way to play. And Rain maybe is getting tired. He's not using his shadows. He needs to start. I mean, yeah, maybe the situation is the money. I mean, he's not using his his shadows effectively here. And finally, I think the tank's gonna start to encroach. But yeah, this entire group of force is not being used at all. Shadow's gonna fly in once again, and he will cast a storm against the tank just to bleed out the SCV. He will cast more storms and just do some very, very nice mind drag and a splash damage. So one more tank is gonna be falling here. And the fact that this base has been attacked several times is good. Rain once again is okay, but Russia's got his own chances. So Rain need to, I think, just constantly mix it. I just need to forget about carriers. He need to just make shuttles. He needs to just make shuttles, and that's it. But at least he's able to mine out a lot of the bases that actually don't matter anymore. For example, the 2 o'clock position has been mined out for a while. The what else is there? Okay, we don't have any kind of vision on that areas. Do we have? Okay, finally we will have carriers. He will finally double upgrade those forces. I don't know how successful this strategy will be. He's got to be very, very careful. But allowing the Terran player to take this base is not good. And yeah, some more engagement in the middle map. Rain is 190 supply, Russian 172. More attacks coming from both sides, but without shadow support, it's not good. There's a lot of minefields everywhere here, and he's gonna he's gonna storm the mine just for fun here, and he's gonna back up. Both players are playing very, very high level, but Rain has run out of ideas. If he's gonna be switching to carriers, his best bet is just try to contain the Terran player and just go for shuttle and dropping. Do not engage in major battles. What you need to do is just contain your enemy. He's gonna try to do some major attack. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Wasting a lot of forces, and Zelle coming in for mind drag, but he's not able to kill those forces, and there's gonna be a lot of tanks from the back. He's gonna be able to do some good storm, but is it enough? I don't know. He's gonna cast more storm on this bridge, and those 4 tanks on the bridge is so damaged. Dragoons attacking and clearing so many tanks, and Dragoons need to fall back now. Maybe he will cast one more storm. He will cast one good storm to trade these forces out, and he's gonna force more units to move across the bridge. High Templar is gonna be waiting and casting. Okay, very good reaction of the SCV just to buy time here. So that's good. So this base gets saved for the timing, but Rain wants to clear the supply to make the carriers, but I don't know if he will. Okay, looks like finally the carriers get discovered. Actually, he can just maybe siege from the low ground, can he? I don't know. Anyways, more forces coming in, and it's gonna be once again mind drag on those other forces. He doesn't even have high tempers. He just doesn't need to make high tempers. Just make Zelle only. Zelle is gonna try to move across, and there's gonna be a mine explosion. He's gonna be looking forward to that crazy mind drag. Looks like it's not happening. He's gonna have to do the just so close to having a sick mind drag here, but it's not yet happening. It's gonna be oh my god! Finally, the Goliath gets here, so this base gets saved. Oh my god! Oh my god! Freaking insane moment there. Rush is falling down to 132 supply, Rain 177, and finally this base is Toasted Zelle coming in, and we're gonna be gracing ourselves with a nice sick mind drag. After all, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Not so as climatic as we hope, but it's still just fine. 26 minutes in the game, and the game is still going on very, very crazy here. SV coming out, and those SVs are so damaged. Any more shots from these Zealots, and they will completely get toasted. Anyways, how many carries do we have? We have just 2 carries to start here. We even have the Dragoon getting trapped in the back. Rain 182 supply, Rush 126. And we are going to be having what's going to be coming up. This Rain is using his money efficiently, but he's running out of gas. He's running out of gas, so what's up with that? How many gas stations does he have? That's going to be the question I want to have. Gas prices have been surging recently because of the Iranian and Israeli conflict, so you need to think about that. What kind of, maybe you need to invest into oil futures or something like that, right? Anyways, let's going to move across the map because the rest of Russia's forces are somewhere else. There's not enough Goliaths, and some crazy sick mind drag getting deployed here, but he will pull back. I think we need to have some more EMP. Rain is trading very, very efficiently. Anyways, we will finally have those carriers coming out with enough whatever, but if Rain doesn't win, then that's going to be some problem because Rush is holding his side of the map pretty well, and he's going to be able to take, for example, the 12 o'clock base for himself. But anyways, observers need to actually check the situation. There's going to be some shadow flying. Do we have enough Goliaths? No, we have a single Goliath only. Shadow dropping, a lot of Zealot here and trading officially. High Templar is going to cast a storm. He will cast a storm on the reinforcement on the left side. He will cast a storm on those double tanks. I need to cast a storm on those double tanks now. High Templar is going to get attacked, and he is not able to cast a storm. Dragoon's going to get on high ground just to buy time. A single Archon buying so much time in the back there. This Dragoon's going to be buying time here and destroying some of the turrets, which is fine. Rain will need to make a decision whether he will need to go for the command center is going to float out, and the game is going to go down to the haywire. Okay, where are the carriers? We have how many carriers? We have 4 carriers now, but the number of tanks and Goliaths is going to get very, very scary. This command center is going to land here, so that's going to be the question. Hey, Rain has exhausted his mineral count. He's used a lot of minerals, and I think it's could possibly be good actually for him to actually make maybe batteries. I don't know, because I don't actually play this game. But anyways, Rush is going to be going up to his 6th base now, and Rain doesn't know about it. Rain will attack this side though. He's going to invite his enemy to get on the high ground. The moment he gets this enemy get on the high ground, he's going to try to come out from the high ground. Anyways, beautiful storm, and we don't have EMP. What is the use of having science? So if you don't make EMP, the carrier is going to try to snipe the command center and fall right back. So these S is going to get forced to go distance mining here. Just this is very, very good. Anyways, good attack against the science vessels and trading. Very effectively, a single tank actually just blocking the area here. The other command center is going to be falling. Where's the rest of the Terran? Protoss and reinforcement? I don't see it. This Archon just buying so much time, but the tanks have reached the high ground, and they're going to be able to siege behind this. Probe's going to be falling here. The carriers return. They need to start attacking the Goliaths, and Zealot coming from the back at just the right moment. Not enough Goliaths. Not enough Goliaths. What are you doing, Rush? You are attacking this position without enough Goliaths, and these tanks are completely free wins here for the carriers. Of course, they can attack against against the gateways, but so what? Now we have a single vultures, though. I mean, not single. We have a lot of vultures, and maybe those vultures can do something. But these tanks are so expensive. Rush, what are you doing? And GG from Rush. The game has been won by Rain. Are you freaking goddamn me? Buy me coffee. Now the link to that is gonna be in the video description. I'm just getting heat burns by watching these guys fighting the season. Bye bye. Hear some whispering sounds. Somebody says, Namcraft, wake up. No, that's just my inner voice. There's no ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. Do you believe in supernatural forces? Do you have any stories to tell me about, events that you could not explain? I have one. It happened a long time ago when I was in high school. I went to one of those high school that is tucked away in a forest. I mean, imagine Harry Potter, those kind of places, right? So there was this situation where it was at night, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I live in a dormitory in my high school, so actually I have to go out to the common bathroom, and there was only 2 bathrooms, and both of the bathrooms were taken when I was there. And in one bathroom, I could actually hear the guys listening to his Walkman, and I recognized immediately my friend. Right, I knew he's there. Of course, he's not my roommate, but I knew who that is. And in the second bathroom, I do not recall who it was. I mean, the door was shut, but I did not check. When you're small, you have the the habit actually peeking down and checking the bottom of the bathroom to see who's inside. I mean, have you ever done that? I've done that a lot, because bathroom in the old days, unlike now, they have holes at the bottom. You can kind of peek under and see if that was a guy or a girl, or if it was one guy or 2 guys, or one guy and one girl, or 2 girls, or maybe 0 per person, right? So I kind of did not check for that other one because I was sleepy, it was late at night, and so forth. So I just went outside and wait, right? And I wait, and I kind of doze off a little bit. I'm not so sure exactly if it was sleeping or, I was not paying attention to time. And suddenly I woke up, and because my friend was walking out,
He's like, hey, you took a dump, man. Hey, what's up, man? How is that song? Blah blah blah. Wake up tomorrow, and blah blah. And then he goes out, and then I go into that bathroom that he just vacated. And as I went into the bathroom, I had to pass by the other bathroom, and I noticed the door was unlocked. The door was unlocked. And so it's like, that's strange, because I did not hear anyone moving out, because it was very, very late at night, and if someone flushed the toilet, if someone walks out, I would know for sure, because I was sitting right at the front door. There was like a kind of a chair, a stool outside. You can actually sit and wait or something like that and watch the moon, right? So I was wondering, that's weird. So I went inside and did my dump, right? And then, as I finished, I mean, of course, during this time, there was some weird, I don't know, premonitions that I was feeling behind my back. By the way, there's gonna be some weird noise again because the rain is getting very, very heavy outside. But I flushed the toilet. I got up and I walked past the other bathroom. I could not help but wonder who the heck was there. So I opened up the door, and inside, guess what? There was nobody, of course, but there was red stuff inside the toilet bowl. That was freaking like a weird kind of color. It was not blood, it was just like reddish. I was so freaked out. I ran to my room, and of course I was just a kid, right? So I went to my room, and then I just, went inside my room, locked my room, and then, cover myself with the freaking blanket and just went to bed. The next day, I asked my friend, and I was like, "Hey, Arun," his name was Arun. He's like, "Do you remember last night?" "Yeah, what's up, man?" "Like, do you remember who was in that bathroom next to you?" And he was like, "No, I don't think there was anyone in the bathroom next to me. When I came in, that bathroom door was, open, and when I left, it was opened." And I was like, that was weird. I could have sworn that there was it was locked when I went in, because I checked, because I wanted to go to the bathroom, but I did not see anyone. And I told him about this red liquid inside the toilet bowl, and he was like, his face was like, his mouth was wide open. Anyways, back to this game.